on their way to the recording booth. At a combined rate of who gives a shit. Pre-recorded in Nashua, New Hampshire, the Just Plain Filthy Podcast.
Welcome to the Just Plain Filthy Podcast. My name is Casey Campbell.
I am TJ Vegas.
I'm a dad. I'm Devin, a.k.a. Quavo's next feature, a.k.a. The Jerk with a Mouth, Saturdays at noon sometimes. Check out my podcast. A.k.a. Yeah, I got nothing.
Fidget spinner vape tricks.
Yeah, Fidget God, Pro Spinner, a.k.a. JFK's assassination was an inside job, a.k.a. Lord of the Rings, the Twin Towers. That's all I got for today.
Just started becoming woke.
I'm woke as fuck.
They fucked the moon landing.
A.k.a. Grassy Knoll Tricks. With my
Kevin
fidget.
Sullivan actually did it. Okay.
360 no scope. Like,
A.k.a. Fidget Spinner No Scope 360 Drop Shot.
oh god.
Raindrop drop top smoking a cushion of hot box.
A.k.a. East Atlanta Santa.
East Atlanta Santa.
Yeah, it was a Gucci Mane mixtape.
I know.
Gucci!
Alright, how y'all doing this week? Well, I mean it's Monday, so it just started. But since the last time that we had this bullshit.
Yeah.
I've been doing good. Yeah, I've been working, busy. Very, very, very
Have
busy.
you been Quavo on the railroad? Just working? Trapping?
I've been Quavo on the railroad.
No,
Live long day, mama!
Keep that going.
I got nothing.
No, just keep doing the railroad thing. I'll add a beat with it.
Nah.
Come on.
Cash!
cash, hey!
So we are here to do podcasting for you
Podcast for you?
today.
Yeah, we decided since we randomly chose to all wear Hawaiian shirts today, we're just going to do a live video.
We didn't
But
plan
also
this
I
at
brought some
all.
shirts for Just Plain Filthy so you guys can see them and see how just fucking dope they are. So that's another reason why we're doing this.
Audio
And live,
listeners, I'm sorry.
we have a new page, the JPF merch page that you are viewing this on right now. We haven't done shit on the page besides link YouTube and stuff, so we figured this would be a cool way to try something out.
Cash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're trying to get money, mama. Like, mama!
Hey, I was gonna correct you, Casey. You're not mama, but mama!
I need to work hard enough that I get what I want. My mom gets what she deserves, like a fucking microwaved hot dog.
Mama!
I want my mom to just be happy and alive for a few more years.
Yeah.
Until I learn all of her recipes, and then she may finally die.
That gravestone picture I posted says Mom's Christmas cookies.
Yeah, I love that.
That was amazing.
Mom, just teach me how to make beef stroganoff the way you do, and then I'll poison your food, and then you just die. That's cool.
It's on record.
That's fine. She knows I'm gonna kill her one day. There's money in it. Oh, fuck. Psych.
I hope you're embarrassed.
We didn't actually get to talk wrestling last time
we
because we had
because we had a guest.
we had a
Damn.
band in the studio.
Well, we
studio.
had Alex from
Living room.
Grind of the Dead.
We had Alex the Grind of the Dead, and we hyped up his upcoming album, upcoming shows, caught up with him, and saw everything and heard everything that he has going on. And sup, JJ? And we did not get to talk wrestling at all because
Share the live video.
he's not a wrestling fan. So
Yeah.
since our guest fell through, and Brandon could not make it with us today
Scum.
from Inari,
Hey,
the
come
local metal band. He couldn't make it, so we decided not only will we plug his, but we'll bring back wrestling this week.
Yes.
So, with that being said, let's talk about some wrestling.
Make the Just Plain Filthy podcast about wrestling again.
Let's talk NXT Chicago.
That should be on
NXT
app.
Chicago. I did not see it. I don't have the network. I'm a pleb.
Scum. I have the network.
I know.
Come to where I live.
What were your thoughts on Roddy, the Roddy match.
Oh, it was good. He made Sanity look really, really, really weak, which made me really upset because Sanity's supposed to be like the Wyatt family of NXT, and then it's like the Wyatt family if they were good, because the Wyatt family was trashed for the entirety of their run.
Yeah, I still don't understand Killian Dane. And
who is Ian Dane and why must he die? don't kill Ian Dane. Big Damo's cooler.
Yeah, no,
but like,
we talked about that. I hate.
Though, that's the thing.
He's just like a big dude. Yeah, he's just big sweaty man.
Yeah, he's just a Vince McMahon lover.
Knockout, it's your birthday today. You just heard big sweaty man. Yeah, you like that.
I don't know. Roderick Strong by himself made 3 out of the 4 members of Sanity look really weak. It would have been funny if it was 4 out of 4, but they don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just kick a woman in the face and just deal with it.
Yeah, it's
bitch
a sick kick.
Yeah, sick kick to a sick bitch.
Bitch kicker. Me.
Give her the sick kick and then she reverses with the dick flick.
Oh,
hey.
yeah. Come on, man. We can't do dick spots.
This isn't PWG.
Or any other fucking wrestling promotion.
My illegitimate father does not enjoy them.
Well, whatever, fuck him. So,
or not.
The women's match? I
liked it.
I watched the first, 2 minutes of it, but because it was getting really late, I didn't watch it live.
I watched the whole thing live.
So I didn't watch it live, so by the time I reached the women's match and I knew what I still had to watch, it was already, 11.
Yeah, I get that.
So I was like, okay, I'll fast forward through that, and I went to the next match. So break it down for me.
The women's match was really, really good. I think that this was going to be the match that Asuka was going to look the weakest if Ember Moon didn't get hurt. But Ember Moon got injured, so I think that they had Asuka look like $1 million.
No, they made her look amazing.
Like, they made Asuka look like $1 million, like they always fucking do. The new Goldberg, because she's officially broken that streak.
Yeah, dude.
And, yeah, man, I thought Ember Moon was going to make Asuka look like a punk, and then at the next takeover, I think Ember Moon's the next one. She's the only one being groomed for that spot. Like, that's like Drew McIntyre and Bobby Roode. It's like Drew McIntyre is going to be the next NXT champion.
Yeah, there's no way he's not.
There's no way he's not.
They have all these people that they're bringing up for the women's division, but the one person that they just confirmed on signing was one of Asuka's old former tag team partners and rivals, Io Shirai.
Yeah.
But she's going to be part of the women's tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, which I've got the confirmed contestants.
Yeah, I didn't get to because we're using my phone, so I can't look
TJ's not fact-checking today. He is supplying you with wonderful video.
And beer.
And beer that you can't drink through a screen. But
don't worry, I'll earn my keep today. I won't just show up and eat pizza and drink beer. I'll do stuff today. The Bobby Roode match was it was just boring. I don't like Bobby Roode as a personality is really cool. Him as a worker, he's just very plain.
I don't like how they just give him the DDT now. Like, I like the DDT.
It was like an impaler DDT.
But after half of the shit that he did in that match, I can't believe that
a DDT would be his finisher. Yeah, there's no way it's a finish.
Like, I remember when he first came into NXT, he was like, wasn't his finish just like a pump handle slam for like a month? And they're like, no, impaler DDT.
Yeah.
Like, alright, cool, but
you can't have him do this complicated shit and then give him a DDT as a finisher.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense.
We're going to give you a suplex, we're going to fuck up your knee, we're going to do all this stuff, and then you're going to hit him with a DDT. You've been working the leg all match, and then
DDT.
You hit him with a DDT, and then
it's ridiculous.
I'm pretty bummed that the GTS looked weak too.
Yeah.
But whatever.
You could have sold it like $1 million because that's the fucking guy that.
So did Hideo Itami get injured again, or is he?
No. It was a pretty good match for what it was.
Oh, fantastic!
I didn't have too much hope for it, and I feel ashamed for saying that because I like both these guys.
Well, I like Hideo Itami and I like Bobby Roode. I like Bobby Roode a lot. Like I said, I agree with you, Devin, that he's
very plain.
He's a great personality, but he's a very plain worker.
He's just a plain dude. It's I feel the same way about Eric Young. Eric Young to me is just very plain. Besides his wheelbarrow neck breaker, I think that's.
I love Eric Young.
He's great. Ty Dillinger. I found out why he talks like that. He has nodules on his vocal cords. He has to get them surgically removed every couple of years. Yeah, that sucks. It's like I describe it as like Jenny warts on your vocal cords. It's like those aren't ever going away. You've got herpes on your throat.
I remember when he basically pulled a Jericho in TNA. he came back as a super serious.
He was
He
that
was
guy.
like this
World
goofy
elite.
dude, world elite dude.
That was
the
in
best.
my opinion, the pinnacle of his career.
Yeah, was
We'll
world
see.
elite.
Yeah, we'll see. I think Eric Young's definitely plateaued. I mean, Sanity, if anything, is the way to get him where he needs to be, but they're not
Exactly.
doing it right. They're the Wyatt family, but like they'll work if you let them, because the Wyatt family fucking sucked. Anyway, I'm not gonna delve too deep on that. And then the tag match was really good. I don't remember a thing about it besides the ending.
Yeah, see,
Which is probably the best part of the
I
match.
ended up watching it.
That
I
was-
was hoping that you watched it.
It was so good. It was really good. There was one really... okay, from what I can recall, shut the fuck up, is both Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano both missed ladders. Like they had,
I
they
did
had the
watch
ladder.
this match.
They had the 2 ladder bridges that AOP was on, and they had the one really tall ladder, and they both did a dive, dive, off of either side of the
Damn.
ladder, and they missed both bridges. They missed them both. Like just their legs hit. And yeah, headlock. And then like from what the camera showed from the
Fight
initial shot was
forever.
like Tommaso Ciampa did a thing, and his looked really good, but he still missed it. He overshot it. And Johnny's, he overshot it by a college mile, and it was just like legs, and then he flipped, and it looked like he just landed on his neck, and then rolled. He did it. They showed it from an alternate angle. He followed through. He landed on his back. He was fine.
thank
But
God.
from that initial angle, it looked like he just went and then died.
I hate scary spots like that.
I love them.
I hate Scary Spice.
Let them die. Just let them die. Yeah, that's what they're there for.
Scary
Yeah, let Scary
Spice
Spice die.
2.
Yeah. And then the ending with Tommaso betraying Johnny Gargano was
That's
Really
awesome.
was the best. Psycho Killer's back. It was so goddamn good. And it's like the only time where like a betrayal, like typically like betrayals, it's a mixed. It can be like a really mixed reaction. This was all everyone hated Tommaso Ciampa. It wasn't like a.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't like when Goldust betrayed R-Truth like 2 weeks ago. Where it was like, fuck yeah, let's do it. They were chanting asshole. They were like, fuck you, Tommaso. And I was like, oh, this is so good.
To kind of end the whole NXT Chicago thing, we know what the match of the night was.
It was
And
a tag match.
and everybody will love this match, but the Pete Dunne
Yes, Pete Dunne,
Tyler
Bate.
Bate match,
I did watch
Yeah,
that.
that was really good.
incredible.
I give that special praise because it was the only match of the night to be commentated by Jim Ross.
Jim
Ross
Ross
and
and Nigel McGuinness.
Nigel
were
McGuinness,
together.
that's
Yeah.
awesome.
But Nigel McGuinness has a thing where when he calls a match, it sounds really perverted.
Why? Because Nigel McGuinness to me just strikes me as like a world class pervert.
Yeah.
And I mean, it takes one to know one. I sniff out my own. You know, like I know a perv when I see one.
But he's like, oh boy, he's on top of him, really working on top of him. Oh,
Hey,
he's grabbed him from the bottom.
He
Oh,
really knows how to work the
He
hands.
just seems to be laying around down there. Oh.
Oh, and
what's
British
going on?
things.
those knees look like they penetrate.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Oh, 2 big sweaty men clambering on top of each other.
Oh, the bruiserweight, I want him to bruise me. Like,
Yeah.
shit like that. Like, he makes everything sound just a little bit sexy, and I like it.
But I did not know what to expect going into the match.
I knew what I knew.
I
the
was
finish.
thinking it was just going to be nothing but technical,
I knew the
Yeah,
finish.
no, it.
but there was high flying, which I was impressed by.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
a
was
lot of
all
the English
super
guys.
clean.
A lot of the English guys, they mix like sort of that newer high flying style with the technical wrestling.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm such a big fan of Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne.
I knew that Pete Dunne was going to win. It just made sense.
Well,
That was
yeah.
that was like the official rematch, you know? Like, he did 50-50 booking. He
Well,
was going to win.
Pete Dunne's got the look, he's got the gimmick, he's a great worker, and obviously he was going to win. I love Tyler Bate. Mustache Mountain needs to make a comeback, but
He's the heel's heel. Pete
Yes.
Dunne is the heel's heel. Like, he had, like... I like that he has fucked up teeth and he wears a mouth guard. I love that. He reminds me of Jaws from
yes.
007.
The finger biting thing he does is classic heel. It's
I
classic.
wouldn't want to get chomped by those teeth.
No, they're just
Looking like razor blades, bro.
British
Razor blades.
razor blades.
Okay, so we referenced it earlier, but the women's tournament. I heard that there's a lot of good names and there's a lot of rumored names, and I am excited for all of it because Tony Storm is supposed to be rumored for that.
I've got the confirmed.
So you got the confirmed. So let's see who's
do it.
actually. gonna be
Everything
there.
else is to be determined, as is typical of the WWE. But the confirmed individuals are Candice LeRae, is
Okay.
in there. Kyrie Hojo.
Oh, I love that shit.
Rebby Hardy.
Rachel Ellering's going to be in there.
Okay.
Rebby Hardy.
Yeah. Isn't she still pregnant? Not Rebby Sky.
No, she's still pregnant.
Oh, fine. Put the baby in there. We'll get it going.
Let's do it.
Io Shirai is going to be in the tournament. Taylor Hendricks
Yes.
and Deonna Purrazzo are the ones that are confirmed so
That's
far.
one hell of a list.
That's a pretty good list.
I'm against this women's tournament, not because I am a terrible not because I am a misogynist and a terrible chauvinist. That's not the reason. It's because those aren't true. Only if you ask any of my exes or any woman that I've gotten pregnant, it's a sting. I'm against it because what's the end goal? Is it a shot at the women's title? Like, what's the end game? I don't understand because they're not going to make a new belt. That'd be fucking retarded. Like, what's the end goal? Is it going to be a shot at like Asuka? Is it going to be a shot at either Alexa Bliss or Naomi? At the time of this recording, they are those are the current champions. Anything can happen. I went to an NXT live event where the title changed hands. Shouts out to Samoa Joe. And stuff. I'm just against it. It's like, what's the point? Like, are they going to get their own show? Like, what? Like, they also said that the UK guys were going to end up getting their own show, and they fucking didn't.
Well, I mean, they haven't yet. I don't know if they are.
Yeah, but look how quick they capitalized on the cruiserweights, even though 205 Live is trash. They capitalized damn near like that after the Cruiserweight Classic. They should have done that with the UK dudes, and if they do that with the women, I'll be so pissed off. That'll bum me out. I don't think that there should be a tournament for women, not because they're women, but because there will be no end goal. There will be no marketable thing.
In a perfect world, the winner would go on to face Asuka.
That's what I would think. But then again, it's like, whoever wins, are they just going to show up in their debut match and beat Asuka? Maybe not.
No.
Unless it's fucking... What's her name?
Shirai?
Yeah.
I mean, they'll probably have...
Shirai or Hojo.
Shirai.
They have like this three-way sister faction going on in Stardom.
I just want Candice LeRae to win everything, because she is fine, diddly fine, even though she's married. She's the world's toughest cupcake.
That's a pleasure.
Shouts out to Joey Ryan, world's cutest tag team. But not Johnny Gargano, even though that's her husband. That's fine. Just because there's a goalie in the net doesn't mean you can't score. So...
I mean,
that's dating advice for you people.
That's a big-ass goalie.
From me, a man who is perpetually single and always horny.
Fucking take her dating advice on Fidget Spinner God.
Fidget God.
Trap
House 3.
See, in a perfect world, I would definitely have maybe the tournament happen. Whoever wins shows up at NXT for about a month. Give them like a month or two run on NXT, and then have them face and beat Asuka. That should be the end game of the tournament. We don't know that for sure. This is not confirmed, but that would be my ideal booking for any sort of end game for the tournament. Because right now, the way they haven't said anything about the tournament, like what happens when somebody wins the tournament. They haven't said that, and I agree that is dumb.
Yeah, but I don't get it.
But
it doesn't make sense.
I would definitely have them show up on NXT for like a month or two, establish themselves, and then beat Asuka.
Yeah, I think this is a quality question and wonder, but they call it the Mae Young Classic.
Yeah.
And they had the Dusty Rhodes Classic.
Does that mean there are going to be table spots?
Maybe. But
that would be fun.
With that,
Dudley
do you
Boyz.
think at the end the winner gets a Mae Young trophy?
I hope not.
And if that is it just her like showing her tits?
No, it should just be her hand. It should be Mark Henry and her child.
Oh yeah.
I heard that he grew up to be a doctor.
Really? I heard he was a hand model.
Should have seen that one coming.
I heard he did
Like the
hand
blind
jobs on the
porn
street.
star. I didn't see that one coming. Hey, I'm also a stand-up comedian. Jerk them out Saturdays at noon.
Catch him at the Shaskeen on Wednesday.
Buy me a drink. No, I go there as a fan. They're too fancy.
Yeah, don't you have to have like a certain number of years?
Not really. I've seen people go up for their first time, but it's like it's too fancy for me. I'm a dive bar guy.
Chunky's does stand-up comedy.
Yes,
Do they?
do.
Yeah.
They
Catch
do
me at
indeed.
Chunky's, buy me some chicken wings.
And
Yeah,
beer.
good chicken wings.
They do. Treat me to a movie.
I mean, I
wings
can't
and
eat them
beer.
anymore, but
What's next on the agenda, mate?
fuck. Oh yeah. Lastly, I want to kind of address. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with Leo Rush, and I know you guys are semi-familiar with Lio Rush, if not very familiar.
He's black.
Yeah, he's black. He's black and he's from Canada. So
Black
He's
Canada.
Blanadian.
Blanadian.
Oh shit. Blanadian. That's the
Hashtag.
most powerful of all black and Canadians. I fucked that up. Whatever. Recently at CZW's been working with other promotions lately. They've recently become partners with Destiny Pro Wrestling. And because of that, the match they had was Lio Rush versus Davey Richards, one-on-one CZW World Title. And everyone thought, like, yeah, it's going to be a damn good match. Both are impeccable workers.
Yes.
But Lio Rush is going to retain because CZW, that's the fucking name brand.
Exactly.
That's going to go over. That's going to be top. That was not the case.
Yeah, that was
Davey Richards beat him.
trash.
So only one event, not even a full event, was Lio Rush World Champion of CZW.
Yeah.
And now, after he lost that, the next booking, he won the House of Glory Championship. And apparently there's rumors of him going to WWE.
He's doing quite a bit of losing of titles. So
Yeah.
I'm guessing I don't know if it's planned, but I think he's getting as much gold as possible to hype himself up. Go to WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More.
Kind of like that the Hardy Boys did.
Yeah. Except the Hardys never needed to build themselves up.
No.
They never needed to give themselves any credibility.
So, with him rumored to be joining WWE,
They could partner him with the Velveteen Dream.
I was hoping
Yes.
that's not going to happen
That's what's
because
going to happen. I'm calling it.
it's going to like Prince and...
If
like
that
a-
happens,
He's like
Devin,
he's like a Prince
said.
Lionel Richie gimmick, and they're going to give... Oh my god, he could be Lionel Rush.
Lionel Rush.
Richie.
Leo
and the-
Richie.
Leo Richie.
No, Lionel Rush works
Or,
a little better.
Give him like a fucking Lionel Richie, Little Richard gimmick.
Sounds like
with a-
he's a freak.
Bow, bow.
How?
No, that would probably cost money to get that song.
Oh no, yeah, no. That's
Maybe.
why we only sang like 10 seconds of it.
I'm sure us singing it wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying.
With him joining WWE, both on the main roster and NXT, what are some dream matches you would like to see happen?
Right now, I kind of want to see Samoa Joe, John Cena,
No, I mean with Lio Rush.
Lio Rush,
And Lio Rush.
Lio Rush, Velveteen Dream, Lio Rush, of course, Lio Rush, John Cena, Lio Rush, AJ Styles, Lio Rush. There's a bunch.
Yeah, because with that, like with AJ Styles, with Samoa Joe, with John Cena, they can be like, I'm the talk of the town, and I've only been here for like 2 years.
Yeah.
You guys have been here for forever, and I have proven to be a better overall athlete than you.
Exactly.
It's like, do you want to test your theory of you being the best, or
Lio
Exactly.
Rush, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Ooh.
And good night.
Yeah,
Lio Rush
that's good.
versus his mortality? I mean,
Lio Rush versus the.
Hey, if Lio Rush wanted to be in a match against me, it would be against his own mortality. I'd just shoot him. And then it's done. There's a gun in my car. I'll kill you. I'll kill you right now. Hey, good night.
he jokes.
That's the original go to sleep.
I do joke. Yeah, I joke. He just said that's the original go to sleep, and he's not wrong.
No.
I thought that was NyQuil.
I'm thinking
My parents gave me.
Lio Rush versus the inevitable Adam Cole joining NXT.
I thought
would be
Adam
pretty
Cole was
good.
going to be at Chicago. That's what I thought. It didn't
He
happen.
still has a couple indie dates though.
Does he?
Yeah.
Trash. Cancel those.
He's,
Money's calling you out.
The Jay Lightning Invitational Tournament. He's not part of the tournament, but he is facing somebody at that event.
Okay.
But that event has fucking Filthy Tom Lawler on it from the UFC.
Yeah.
It's
Nice.
got Dan Severn,
Yes.
Lil Guido,
Nice.
Super Crazy,
Nice.
Yes.
Still alive. Good for
the
him.
real life Ben Affleck, Alex Daniels, and like
Where is
15
he?
other people.
Jesus. That's
Yeah,
the way to
that's a
that.
good.
That's a great.
That's a good lineup.
But
like,
Lio Rush versus Adam Cole, I believe, would be good.
Yeah, no, that'd be
bring it
very
onto
good.
the main roster. Lio Rush
Don't even
versus
book it for
Baron
the
Corbin.
Ugh. Yeah.
Because he's proven to do really well against the smaller, faster guys.
That's true.
Yeah. But fucking him versus Kalisto, like, yeah, most of it was one-sided.
You're a little guy.
That chairs match,
little people.
but that chairs match against Kalisto
That chairs match was
amazing.
That was really good.
That was really good. I'll give him that.
And I mean, like a technical every match with people, Baron Corbin, they're little compared to him.
Yeah.
He's a pretty big
He's
guy.
He is a big guy.
He's a tall drink of I imagine something alcoholic, because he doesn't. I feel
He looks kind of
like
like
a
whiskey.
beautiful Molson Golden.
Not hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah,
hashtag not an ad.
hashtag should be.
Speaking of ads,
Speaking of sponsors, just
the whole reason-
filthy.bigcartel.com.
I'm gonna kill you.
Nah, you'll try.
Now, yes, we have tank tops, hats, shirts. Hey, get it out. Tank tops,
top.
hats.
I'll do this
t-shirts.
one right now because the other one I have to wait until later.
Yeah.
But make sure you get yourself a nice King Bong t-shirt.
The King Bong
King
t-shirt.
Bong. Yeah,
Look
right
at
there.
that.
It just came out for
420.
yeah, 420, and I have this, and we also do tank tops. So
Drop top.
yeah, raindrop,
top.
drop top.
Bumper
Get
stickers
yourself.
and some hats.
That didn't work too well.
JustPlainFilthy.BigCartel.com. I will say it one more time. JustPlainFilthy.BigCartel.com.
Raindrop, drop top. Get yourself a filthy fucking tank top.
Exactly. What is next on the list, sir?
We actually gotta go to music break. So if you want to plug that shit in, we'll go into the next.
Let my temper take me home. Whenever adversity throws weight onto me, it seems like everyone's got something to say. That's just life, and you gotta learn to play. You're full of shit. I refuse to live that way. I am afraid. The struggle and adversity. It's so much more to life to not falling flat. Every time you get swung on, to swing on the back. Way harder than you ever imagined. You never give in. You never stop smashing. We say it, but we don't want to commit. We just want to be reminded why we're fighting to live. And I'll tell you right now, no matter how low is the ground, you'll rise up and to say, here today, here tomorrow, it's in my way, my fury will follow. Here today, here tomorrow, it's in my way, my fury will follow. I am the weight of. proud, restless until it ends. Live and be proud, the relentless never ends. Live and be proud, restless until it ends. Live and be proud, the relentless never ends. Live and be proud, restless until it ends.
Now
And we're back.
Temper by Inari for you audio listeners.
that
That's
was-
what that was.
That was Temper by Regime. And as we were saying during the break, they are playing a show that we happen to be vending at
Yes.
at the Bungalow Bar and Grill in Manchester, New Hampshire.
Totally fucked that up.
Lots of bands on there. There's actually 8 bands.
Yeah.
So it's going to be...
8 bands, 50 bands, 100 bands.
It's Inari, My White Sky, Regime, The Last King, a bunch of good bands.
Yeah,
Can I get the flyer?
Yeah, go
get the
grab
flyer.
the fucking flyers.
I think I have everybody on my head, but I don't want to like say something.
AKA Street Team Criminal. That's me.
Smooth street team.
AKA Finesse God.
Hold on.
Where did you put
You're
them?
over here, shut up. Alright, I want to read these off.
Okay,
Alright.
hype that shit up, bruh.
Should I start bottom up to the headliner, or should I
Yeah,
just go?
but as we said, Regime, they're not on the flyer right now.
Okay, so Regime's on there.
Yeah.
Eyes of, what is that, Lilith?
Eyes of
I can't
Lilith,
read.
yeah.
My White Sky. The Last King. What's that one?
Apollon.
I didn't want to fuck that one up. Hollow Point. The Worst of Us.
And
Inari. And I'm going to pop this over for the live people. Y'all see
Yeah,
that
look
shit?
at that.
Y'all see that?
It's all backwards and shit, but you know, it's fine.
Zoom in on it. That right there. That's the money. Ooh.
So June 10th at the Bungalow Bar and Grill, 333 Valley Street in Manchester, New Hampshire. We got that coming up, but right now we had an idea a couple days ago when we were planning this.
Ooh, kill him.
I was thinking of doing 30 random as fuck bands, various types of genres, styles, and then I realized 30 would be
It's too many.
a terrible fucking time.
That would be like 1,000 minutes.
Yeah, so I dwindled it down to, I believe, like 18. So we're gonna go across the table, and whatever
Thank you,
one
JJ,
gets
for your
more,
comment I just read.
whatever one gets more, we're gonna go on there and vote them forward.
There's definitely...
This first match, I believe, is going to be a no-brainer for all of us. But Coheed and Cambria versus Eiffel 65.
Coheed!
Coheed.
Let me tell you why.
Coheed.
Because I have 1, 2, 3 Coheed tattoos. Coheed wins. Thank you.
Coheed and Cambria does win, yeah.
Okay, so this is going to be a little harder. Actually, a lot harder. At least for
Hard.
me. The next match is Terror
Okay.
or Kiss.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's fucking hard.
not like I am.
Because I'm a huge fan of both bands. Terror was the one band that got me into hardcore back in like 2005 or so.
Yeah, but Love Gun.
Yeah. But I'm a huge Kiss fan.
with my
Strutter.
love gun. I mean,
That.
Terror and Kiss are really awesome,
That's like apples
both
and
in and of
oranges.
themselves. However, I am definitely a bigger Terror fan, as much as Kiss has contributed to rock and roll.
Love Gun.
Yes, I know.
Love Gun.
They did write Love Gun, that's points towards them. However, I'm gonna go with Terror because I'm a hardcore kid at heart.
Okay, well, I vote Kiss.
Oh, so it comes down to me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley. Y'all old and some of you are dead. Terror.
Okay.
Young people live.
And plus Peter
The
Criss.
future is now, old man.
future's-
Unplugging your fucking life support to plug in your phone. The future is now, old man.
When all the marks got mad that Undertaker lost to Roman Reigns, the future is now. old
Okay,
man.
so this is going to
Okay,
be
come on.
difficult
The
for
last
some.
fight video we did, I had a mental breakdown.
I'm sorry. I love
That's
you.
20 minutes of me getting sad.
This one's gonna be kind of busy, hard for I think maybe Casey, but overall it's gonna be pretty easy for me. Rotting Out,
Ooh.
or AC/DC.
Ooh.
I'm fucking AC/DC all the way. I'm a huge AC/DC fan.
I am a big AC/DC fan, but Rotting Out. Plus, I like AC/DC, but AC/DC that you can listen to. You can literally listen to any
What's your
AC/DC
point?
song, and it's the same.
song.
It's the same song over and over.
You know what's
and
funny?
over.
That's how I feel about like every like local metalcore band. Like they all play the same song. AC/DC wins it. Sorry, you all play the same song. As much as I love that same song.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna-
this next one is definitely a weird one. These are two
But
bands
to
that
be
you.
fair, to be fair, metalcore is a very generic genre now. Like,
Yes.
it's very formulaic.
It's not what it used to be. All the originality has already been done.
Agreed.
Exactly.
This is going to be a really weird pair up, as like you see the other ones are pretty weird, but Alien Ant Farm
Ooh.
or Census Fail.
Oh,
Census
fuck.
fail.
Oh, fuck me.
Census
yeah,
fail.
census fail. That's
Census Fail.
That was weird. We all
No,
did census fail.
This one's going to be hard for Casey.
Yeah.
Do we choose Guns Up
Ooh.
or the Mighty Mighty Bosstones?
Oh God!
Bosstones.
Don't make
Bosstones.
me choose.
Dickie Barrett taught me how to buy a suit.
It doesn't even fucking matter what you say. We both just said Bosstones.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
who would you say?
I would have given it to Boston's because they've been.
I've gone to two
longer.
hometown throwdowns, Bosstones, forever. Dickie Barrett taught me how to buy a suit.
Okay, and the last one for... Oh, no. Yeah, the last one for this round, I would say. This is going to be really weird for you.
Of course it is.
The Bee Gees
Oh, man.
or Psycho Stick?
Oh, man!
Those are two bands you would never expect to like have to do with this or the
Go head to
against, but it's so hard.
They're both
Go
so good in
head
different
to head.
direction.
I'm gonna go with Psycho Stick because I really only know like 2 or 3 Bee Gees songs.
Oh, Bee Gees, their catalog is so good. Robin Gibb, I want you to fuck my life. I'm going Bee Gees.
All right.
What do you say, TJ? It's all on you, Big Daddy.
Fuck. No, I might go Psycho Stick.
Rigged! Fake news, I'm out of here.
Because
Fake
also we
news.
might be vending the Psycho Stick show.
Psycho
Yeah.
Stick wins!
But I also like them. I know way more
Fake news.
of them than...
Fine. I was born in the wrong generation.
Okay, so we have the first round out of the way.
All done.
So come back to that in a little bit. What are some things you guys have been jamming out to?
Can I start?
Yeah, just good take as
Recently.
much as you
I
want.
talked about all 3 of these bands on my podcast, Jerk of the Mouth, Saturdays at noon. Find my page, JWEM Podcast. I shouted these guys out on the first episode of my
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, you
I
did.
even put your logo in my video.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because you're my boys. But if they listened, they would know. But since they're both hearing it like this, since they're both reacting to it the first time, I know I'm loved. I'm only kidding. I don't care. I listened to Dragon Force, their latest record. They made a thrash record. I'm just gonna leave
That's
that there.
weird.
They made a thrash record. Front to
Dragon
back.
Force made a.
It was
Thrash
solid.
record.
There was only like one song that went over 6 minutes. It was rad. I listened to, because out of vague, just eerie curiosity, I listened to the latest Linkin Park record, and it sucked, obviously.
Well, yeah.
But no, because their last record before this one was so goddamn good, because they just made a metal album, and I was like, this is dope. And then they were like, no, now we're making an EDM record, and now I'm sad. And
Yeah.
it was cut.
I
It was
hate when,
trash.
I hate when people do that.
It was
I
filthy.
dislike it.
Not in a good way.
Not in the way that we
filthy.
are accustomed to.
Yeah. And then I listened to... It's a band that I discovered through the YouTube guy, Jared Alonji, I think his name is.
Yeah, he's funny.
He's really funny, but he has like a serious music project called Crazy 88.
Huh.
And, yeah. And all the videos for that are on his Facebook page. And then But the singer for that project is a girl who I think her name is Lauren Babbage. She sings for a band called Red Handed Denial, and when I first listened to it, it sounded just like a Periphery tribute band. And then I listened to like everything that they have, and I'm like, oh wow, this is really good. It's like equal parts Pierce the Veil and Periphery. And that's the weirdest, sexiest combination of all time.
I might have to check that out. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, Red-Handed Denial. They're so good. And, and she's fine as hell, but also piqued my interest for obvious reasons. And that's all I've been listening to, but Dragon Force was really, really good, and that's like my highlight.
Okay, speaking of fine as hell, it kind of easily makes its way into mine because I've been sleeping on this band for quite some time, and the lead singer is fucking gorgeous.
You stage sleep.
Everybody's been sleeping on this band.
The lead singer is gorgeous. Her name is Alyssa Glues, and and it is Arch Enemy.
Yep.
I've been all about that band lately, and I've heard people talk about them for ages, and like I think I might have heard a song or two about them like years ago, but I never just sat and listened to an album.
Okay.
And recently I've been listening to them a little bit more and more, and really fucking good. And cool
the
thing
captain
about that
is right here, Mom.
The funny thing about that is Alyssa is Doyle from the Misfits' girlfriend.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
and they want to do
Hey Doyle, good for you.
yeah.
You finally made it. Good for you, buddy.
They dropped Gorgeous George and got a cutie. But they had the idea of doing Doyle's bands. I think this is called Doyle.
I think so.
Arch Enemy and Slayer. As like a 3-band tour
That sounds
that
awesome.
they're like talking about doing. I don't know if it happened already because it was kind of a while
Is
ago.
it a rule that if you leave the Misfits, your next band has to be just your name?
I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah, because Danzig's done it. Michael Graves did it. I get it.
Yeah. They even had Gorgeous George and Doyle with one other dude, and they had a band called Gorgeous Frankenstein.
Okay.
And that band was really good. But besides Arch Enemy, you guys know about this, and everybody who's on my fucking Facebook knows about this, but I've been really, really into Post Malone lately.
Yeah. Post Malone is
It's
sick.
almost borderline creepy, but his music is really good as far as like trap hip hop goes.
Yeah, dude.
Fire.
I'm about
The
it.
fact that he can sing, he knows how to play instruments,
Really well.
he's well-rounded, and he's not just stupid for his lyrics. Like, they kind of mean something, and they flow well, and it caters to such a wide audience. I figure, like, that's a really good artist for nowadays.
Oh, yeah, no,
like
Post
mumble
Malone is
rap, like
amazing.
trap music and stuff. At least to get somebody who knows what they're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You were showing me half his new record is like a folk album.
Yeah,
And it's
essentially.
amazing.
That's all. That is cool. Good for him.
Yeah.
Good man. White man finally made it. Good for him.
And
I do like Post Malone.
lastly, I've been jamming out to the new Watsky.
Yes,
Really?
he's
He put out like I think it was
amazing.
last year or the year before, but I didn't actually start listening to the album.
Yeah.
And then because I heard like random tracks off of it because of Spotify, and I was like, yeah, I don't like it. And then I listened to the other tracks, the ones that they didn't really like show me on Spotify, and these are really good. Like Don't Be Nice, and they had a song he wrote about like a school shooting or something like that. And it's sad because they're saying like the news is all over it, and they're like,
is it like a sad song?
yeah,
It's not like,
we'll give
okay, you
a
monster,
feeding
like
live-
you expected
we'll
it to
give
be
you
funny.
live video
Well, no,
footage.
because the only song I know about a school shooting is, I think it's by Ill Bill, and it's called The Anatomy of a School Shooting, and it's one of my favorite songs. I didn't know. I don't know. This Hawaiian shirt's incredibly hot. I'll be right back. I'm going to take off my
I
underwear.
forgot the name of the song, but overall the concept is say like this kid got sick of like being bullied at his school, so he comes in, he takes the gun, everything. He's like, don't run because I've already set you up a date with the coroner.
Oh God.
And then it's something like, and then the second verse is like, the news gets it, and they want to give you like live updates, and it's like, we have an interview that we're bringing you live from the student's hospital bed. She has been fed through a tube, and all this, and it's like, but don't you worry, because we got more where your favorite newscast site, and we're always here for you. We got the inside scoop. Look at all our fabulous graphics. You love us.
Hell yeah.
And it's like, oh shit.
Hell yeah.
It's a powerful record. What have you been jamming up to?
I've been jamming to something kind of old a lot for about a month now. My friend showed me this band, Forgive Durden. And for about a month, I've been listening to Razia's Shadow. I don't know if I mentioned that before on the podcast, but it's just...
You were listening to that earlier.
Yeah. I was like, it is an amazing concept record. It has everybody from Max Bemis to Brandon Urie, Chris Conley's on it, and it's Forgive Durden, and it is just an amazing record. There's like no other record that I've heard that has been like that good with that many people on it. I mean, I've also been listening to Post Malone, and I've been listening to... There's one band. You showed me that band today. It's like Cyborg Octopus.
Yes! Cyborg Octopus.
Sleeping on that.
I stayed
sleeping on that.
Now I'm so woke. I stayed asleep.
You gotta woke. You gotta stay woke.
Yeah, that album... It's a little bit everywhere, but they have like a song about like the mistreatment of animals.
Yes.
They have like a weird concept thing that they put together where they want to blend a whole bunch of different genres together. So it's jazz, disco, metal, and funk all put together. And that worked amazing. That's the Disco Brain song.
Yeah.
That's like a Chimera,
fantastic.
but like a good one.
Yeah, if like Chimera had like...
It's like Nina.
Like
it's like Nina
like-
Tucker from Full Metal Alchemist. If everyone liked it instead of being super sad about it. Which, by the way, it's a fucking cartoon.
Edward.
And
There's only one way to handle that situation.
they have a song called Shark Attack, which is about making fun of all the people who think they're really big tough guys in the metal scene and go out to shows just to hurt people. They have a song about that.
Oh, like
It's
crowd
Shark
killing
Attack.
and shit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I have.
Bunch of scumbags. I hate when people do that shit. That's why I don't go into pits anymore. I got kicked once, and I was like, I'm gonna kill this person. And then I almost did.
Take Rob Show, I love you.
Hey,
Just saying, if anyone puts their hands on me in the pit, I want you to really understand that I'm ready to go to jail over it.
yeah, Casey knows full well that I just chill and groove, and if somebody hits me, I will immediately just mule kick you, either in the jaw or in the chest, and you will go down.
I've made mistakes.
I don't crowd kill.
No, I don't
But I
either.
kill.
I stay in the middle. I stay right in the middle, away from the sides. I let everybody who's not in the pit enjoy the show while I enjoy what I gotta do.
I would just want to be the merch guy. I just want to be at the merch booth.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom.
Speaking.
The
Yeah.
Hawaiian shirts are awesome.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I wish I was wearing my own, but I don't own any.
Yeah,
thank you
I have
for
like
that.
5.
I want to wear enough Hawaiian shirts that people stop me on the street and go, "Hey, are you Weird Al?" Then I can be like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
eat it."
Actually, his nephew. I'm like moderately weird. I'm like moderately odd. Devin.
I'll be strange Earl.
Moderately strange Earl.
Yeah,
My name is Earl.
but awkward Devin.
I'm just trying to be a better person.
I'm just
not.
a guy disguised as a guy pretending to be another guy.
Look, I don't ever want to be a
Hell
better
yeah.
person. I just want to be a less angry me.
Isn't that what it's all about, though?
I just want to be a cat.
I guess. I just want to eat chicken wings and get drunk all day.
You
Brigade!
can't. Yeah. Come on, guys. Smokes. Come on.
Smokes. Corey Trevor smokes.
Corey Trevor smokes. Let's go.
Trailer Park Boys.
Trailer
talk.
Park Boys,
Yeah.
dude.
No idea.
What was else?
Okay.
What's next
still
on the?
We were going to talk about the jams, but then we had what's left of round 2.
Round 2.
We didn't
guys-
even start round 2.
So y'all want to do round 2?
Yeah, let's do round 2.
It's not going to be too hard. So
So whoever wins this one is going up against these two.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. And then that's the finals.
yeah.
Okay. I was confused.
So first match of round 2 is going to be a little harder. Coheed and Cambria versus Terror.
I'm
Refresh
saying
the chops.
Coheed all across the board. I have.
I'm saying Terror
You scum. I love you though.
because I like hardcore way
Fine.
more.
I'll accept. I'll accept my
Yeah.
defeat.
What was it again?
Coheed or Terror.
Coheed or Terror? That's really tough. I love Coheed
I'm not gonna
and I
fucking make
love
them easy.
Terror.
I know you're not gonna make him easy.
technically, Coheed is the better and more cohesive band. So I'm gonna go with Coheed. They're more talented.
Yeah! Coheed's still in it, Claudio. We're not going to let you down.
In high school, I used to tell everybody that Claudio Sanchez is my Latin lover.
Yeah.
He would be too. What year in high school was this? What year?
Junior.
What year?
2008, 2009.
Ooh, so he was at his like peak sexiest.
Yeah.
That was like sexiness at its
Or
peak.
he was like still kind of chubby, but like
That's fine.
it was like fucking like
The
weird
hair.
parted for his head looked like the fucking McDonald's arches.
Yeah.
2008, 2009 era. That was No World for Tomorrow volume. No,
Wasn't
was
that
No World
around
for
like the
Tomorrow.
Prize Fighter Inferno too? Like
Exactly.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
That's when Prize Fighter came out. I think.
Keeping that.
Done.
Second match, AC/DC
Ooh.
or Census Fail.
I'm gonna go with not AC/DC again. Because I love Census Fail, but I also like AC/DC, but I like Census Fail just a little bit more.
I gots to go Census Fail.
Yeah, I'm probably.
That's across the. Yeah, I gotta go Census Fail.
It's very close, but at the same time, like even if I voted against it, it wouldn't matter.
It would be foolish.
It wouldn't have mattered.
You'd be a fool. You'd be a damn fool.
Uno mas. We got one more.
One more. Two more.
Mighty Mighty Boss Stones or Psycho Stick.
Fuck. Psycho,
Yeah, that's
Psycho Stick.
Psycho
Boss
Stick.
Stones.
Psycho
Well,
Stick.
fuck. Okay.
You lose.
I'm sorry.
okay.
Ska's great, but
Always bet on the possible vendor. Always always bet on the possibility you'll be at the Psycho Stick show.
Do you want to just do the second round and just go through because we only have like 4 matches left?
yeah,
Sure,
let's
let's
do it.
just burn through the rest. Now we're on the next round.
Okay, round 3. Coheed and Cambria or Census Fail?
I'm going Coheed. I'm going Coheed on this one.
I'm like,
I gotta rep
This
my,
is worse.
I gotta rep my team.
Uh,
I'm repping my team.
I'm sorry, Census Fail, but Coheed.
Yeah,
Coheed's
buddy.
better.
Okay.
Claudio Sanchez. You can.
I don't know why I wrote all of them inside the brackets. I just wrote it outside, but whatever.
All I want.
Okay. Second one. Psycho Stick? Oh, no.
Blood for Blood or...
Oh, yeah. So it's Blood for Blood or Alice in Chains.
Ooh, Blood for Blood or Alice in Chains.
Blood for Blood.
I don't know.
Blood for Blood fucking changed my life.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go with Blood for Blood.
And then I'm irrelevant, so I'm just gonna say Alice in Chains, even though that's not my real pick. But I'm gonna be that guy.
Okay. And just because I kind of fucked up the thing, Blood for Blood or Psycho Stick.
Ooh.
Blood for Blood.
Blood for Blood again. Sorry, Psycho Stick.
Blood for Blood.
Blood for Blood.
Sorry, Psycho Stick.
Blood for Blood's
We
winning.
love you.
Blood for Blood's winning this.
I
this
don't
is-
know.
Blood for Blood's winning.
This, though, Blood for Blood or Coheed and Cambria?
Blood for Blood.
Coheed.
Blood for Blood.
Coheed.
Blood for Blood.
Damn it!
Blood for Blood. I knew.
Motherfuckers, Blood for Blood
I'm sorry.
is your winner
I was ready to
of the
say
whole
welcome
shebang.
home.
Blood for Blood. I just.
Is your
I
mom
had
still
to.
watching this? Probably not.
Yeah, my mom is still watching this.
She is.
Watching now.
Oh, okay. Then I'm not going to say that one. Because I was going to reference a really vulgar thing from Blood for Blood, but your mom's watching, so.
I think because Blood for Blood was just so damn iconic, and it changed a lot of people.
Yeah.
Blood for Blood.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was going with
Put battery low on your phone.
Yeah, of course it does.
yeah. Well, I was going to say like, Coheed is the better band, but Blood for Blood did change a lot of people's lives.
I ain't like you, and I don't need your love, and I don't need your respect.
Exactly.
Blood for Blood's so goddamn good.
They're like the only bands that doesn't like try to be beat down, but every
Are the
fucking
most beat
show
down.
that they do
Yeah, but they're the most
ends
beat
up
down.
beat down.
They're the most
Exactly.
beat down.
They were the bassist around the Boston Beatdown documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, thank you. You started a movement. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry.
All this shit right here.
Because
Blood
of
for
Blood for
Blood.
Blood. I would say my biggest hardcore influences: Blood for Blood, Death Before Dishonor, Terror, and G.G. Allen.
Yes. All of that.
Gigi Allen's the madman from
Every-
Manchester.
Every
Gigi
bit of
Allen
that.
is a scumbag, and he is fucking weird and gross, but the music
Was so good.
is
Yes.
insanely good.
Yes,
Eat
I
My
agree.
Fuck changed my life. It did.
How many things changed your life? Because we mention things on the podcast all the time. You're like, it changed my life.
Everything changed my life.
Stuffed crust pizza changed my life.
Stuffed crust pizza.
Does it, a lot of things can change your life. You
Pussy
don't have
jams.
to have like one life-changing moment. Like
That's
every couple
true.
of years.
That's true.
Stepped on an ant once.
Change your life. It
Changed
it
my
really
life.
did change that ant's life. That ant could have gone home to its ant family, but no, now it's fucking
True.
dead.
That is very true.
That's why I'm vegan.
That's why you're
That's
vegan.
why
'Cause
you're
you stepped
vegan.
on an ant. I get
Yeah.
that.
Because you don't want to kill
Oh,
no
somebody
ants.
sent me a heart.
Because you don't want.
Oh, that was
scrubs.
me.
Oh, that was Kyle Ferguson. Hey, Kyle, you should send us some hearts.
Yeah,
Whole bunch of them.
Mad hearts.
No, sad reacts only.
Sad reacts only for the sad boys.
I'm the saddest boy.
Let me count three. Let's all dab.
1, 2, 3.
Did we all dab in the same direction?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. That makes it even cooler.
Yeah!
Yeah, no. Devin will
What,
be the
is
one.
this gonna...
Wait, it's gonna come up. Yeah!
Dope.
That's the thumbnail right there. That's
That's
fire.
it.
If we can get it, that's
I
gonna
love
be it.
technology.
That's
Okay.
fire.
Hey, I'm watching.
So we just won Blood for Blood, got the whole thing. So with that, I think we should go to our second musical break. And before you log off this time, let me introduce it.
Yep, yeah, no, introduce.
This is another band that's going to be on the June 10th show in Manchester, New Hampshire at the Bungalow Bar and Grill alongside Inari, The Last of Us, The Worst of Us, The Last King, Eyes of Lilith, yada yada yada. This is Devin Gagnon's band's Hollow
Homeboy.
Point with their
Homeboy.
song Bloodshot.
Sweet.
My eyes are bloodshot blood. I am free and blind. Time not to win the way that you talk to me. I call my feelings right. When you are trying to run around again. I am free and blind. Time not to win the way that you talk to me. Until the dark will light. And you end to all the right choices. Nothing else to fucking never have to listen to me. As usual, will never always lie. But if I so fucking lose it, you have to let me. Before you do it, tell me all you stop. The world is your family. You don't like it, you're right, you fucking cover me. Your world is so not dead. Like a man in the day, you will never be telling. You are alive, arbitrary. You built a bridge from the faith of the weak. You can't get back the recognition they seek. So you bring all your wrong. Why would you ever cling to me? You left me paralyzed. You just lost in the way. You're behind your wall. Why would you ever cling to me? Paralyzed, paralyzed. You just lost in the wind. In this war of life, rather die alone than die with you next to me. Take a second, get it off your chest. Say your blatant guilty conscience. It's clear as day. You're stuck in your head. So you play all your role. Why would you ever cling to me? You left me paralyzed. You just lost in the way. You're behind your wall. Why would you ever cling to me?
And we're back.
That was Bloodshot by Hollow Point for all you audio people.
That fucking song was hard, I tell you.
I love
listened to that before we did the podcast.
Yeah, no,
I was just trying to find a Hollow Point song.
Listen to Hollow Point, like,
and I'm like, I'm going to break the table. I'm probably going to smash the window.
That was harder than a really hard thing.
Yeah.
That was harder than a rigor mortis infection.
If I was stuck between a rock and something hard,
it would
that
be
hard thing would be that song.
It would be blood.
Yeah.
It would be Bloodshot by Hollow Point.
For once, it's not. It was almost as hard as my nipples.
So, like, on the live feed, you would think
say.
that we didn't listen to the song, but we've already listened to every one of these
every song
songs.
that we play for the audio listeners, we listen to beforehand because we're awesome.
You gotta screen it.
Yeah, it's gonna look weird, and it's gonna sound weird, because to the people on the podcast, I'm gonna be breaking the fourth wall. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, no.
It's gonna sound like we just listened to the song and we're like, yeah, but
Well,
you
we
guys
usually
saw
do
us
that.
just sit there. And
Well, that's
fuck
what we
with
usually
that,
do.
and then come back and be like, oh, that song. Let me tell you. Yeah, me and Casey, or Casey and I, grammatic people.
Grammar.
Yeah.
Some grammar.
We were here for
Country
2 hours
grammar.
before the podcast, jamming out to the music, kind of getting used to it,
Yeah,
fucking around, coming up with a game plan. So we've heard it all, and it's all top notch.
well,
I show up 10 minutes before the podcast and just coast.
Yeah,
They do all the work.
no, we'll show you these things.
yeah.
know,
We'll
it's
do.
fine.
We'll do it.
That's fine. Don't include me. You wonder why I've got my own thing.
Okay, listen. We try to include you as much as
I
possible.
know. I'm just so damn lazy. Like, fuck it.
Hey, but I mean, now that you're kind of talking about your own thing,
Nah.
how about you give yourself a shout out? Because
I shouted
it's our shout out thing anyway. So you kind of like
shout out time.
elaborate on your.
I shouted out myself like 3 times already.
And
But
just
I'll
elaborate on what your show is, and
I'll do it. I'll shout myself out for a 4th time.
Yeah, do it.
I have a thing, and it's fun, and you should enjoy it.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm being poked.
What?
That's
Message
it.
me if you need anything from Walmart.
Gotcha. Thank you.
When you go to Walmart, can you bring me back Target?
You back Target? I'll try.
God damn it, TJ.
Bye.
I've got a podcast as well, and it's really good, and it's really
His
offensive.
mom tells him it's good.
My mom says I'm really funny, but then
Who
again,
the fuck?
I make incest jokes about my mother.
We
So
shared. I just shared the.
Okay.
We live.
yeah,
Open. How the fuck?
Because I can share things.
no, I've got
Do it right there.
Don't worry
I
about it.
got a podcast. It's called Jerk with a Mouth. You can find it on Fuckbook. Sorry, Facebook.
You can't read it, but it's on there.
It's on
but
the sign as well.
But you can't even read our name on the sign
yeah.
anyway, so
Yeah, we
it's-
tried to. I tried to spice up the background a little bit, so it's not just like a white
Yeah,
wall.
but
I want to get
it's-
some cardboard cutouts the next time we do this.
That'd be fun.
of like Thor
Of
and then
us.
Stacy Keebler and
Yes.
and like Mr. T.
That'd be
Fine with
awesome.
that. I dibs on Mr. T. Yes,
I
but
got-
no,
I got
it's
Stacey.
Jerk with a Mouth. You can find it on Facebook. For right now, it's only on Facebook at JWAM, JWAM podcast. It's weekly, and it's typically just me by myself, ranting on things that I want to rant about. And when I have a guest, it's going to be focused on a specific topic. I had my buddy Will, who is the social media guy for the Neckbreaker podcast.
Shout out to Neckbreaker.
Yep, he's one of their
Friends of
social
ours.
media guys, and we talked about love, relationships, kids. We talked about music. We talked about stuff like that. But the main focus was relationships and the ups and downs. And my finest moment was at the hour mark, where I made a particular comment about women with tongue rings and belly button piercings, which will go down in history as my finest moment. So check that out. Jerk with a Mouth every Saturday around
Hell yeah.
noon.
Do you want to give any shout outs to anybody? Because I have like a list of people that we need.
Well, first of all, I wanted to give a shout out to my mom who'd been watching this for like the whole time.
Shout out to Mom.
Hell yeah! Second, shout out to NH Booking.
Yeah.
We usually plug them, but I forgot about it till right now. NH Booking, you've been real good to us.
Yeah. Real good.
How
Richie,
good? How good have they been?
mad good. So
They've been
good.
so good that if they were any
Have they
gooder,
been
they'd be
so
great.
good?
I
Yep.
guess.
Perspective, a lovely hand to hold. They just released a new music video, and they're going on tour. My boys, Perspective, much love, always. And that's pretty much it for shout-outs. I already gave a shout-out to Devin before we played Hollow Point.
We have a couple people who always treat us good, so let me treat them good for this moment being Weekly Wrestling Podcast. Check them out on Facebook. Check them out. They have a podcast. It's every week. They talk mostly about independent wrestling, CZW, Smash Wrestling, C4, all that stuff. Canada. A couple of their members are from Canada. Shout out to Weekly Wrestling Podcast. Shout out to Zach and Johnny from Truly Evil and
boys.
Villain's Gospel. They have a show tonight. I don't know when the fuck you'll be watching this, YouTube, but Facebook. Shout out to Truly Evil Clothing and more. They do t-shirts, they do hats. I got one of their hats at home. It's fucking comfy as hell.
Fuck yeah.
And shout out to our 3 sponsored athletes. And that would be Zach Monstar, Josh Briggs,
Dead.
and the
What?
Psycho Superman Smiley. But I told you all on Facebook that tonight we are going to give a exclusive shout out, exclusive update on something that we have not said anything else. In July, we are making this official. We have our 4th sponsored athlete.
Really?
Yes.
And he is part of New Jersey. He is one of the filthiest motherfuckers. His name is Dirtbag Dan. And
Yes.
Dirtbag Dan will be joining the Filthy family in July, in the middle of the midst of all our kind of hiatus when we're trying to get everything back up and running. And
We've got
in
something
September,
planned for
our last thing I'm going to plug, in September, these motherfuckers go on sale. Now it says, "Go fork yourself." In the image is Abdullah the Butcher, shirtless, with a fork, covered in blood. And if you don't
That's
know
awesome.
why that's filthy as fuck, let me say 2 words to you. Hepatitis C.
Isn't that just like a word in a letter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, if you're Spanish, I guess C is yes.
C.
Yes, he is, yes.
Not hepatitis.
Hepatitis, yes.
Yeah.
Hepatitis,
But,
yes.
Hepatitis?
That's going to
Yes.
have to wrap up for tonight because I am very low on battery.
I'm
yeah?
also low on testosterone.
Come on, man.
I know.
So, last song of the night, we're going to wrap this up for all of you.
With Inari.
It's going to be the headliner of June 10th in Manchester, New Hampshire
My
at
boys.
333 Valley Street, Manchester, New Hampshire. It is Inari with
Hell yeah.
Hypnagogic.
Just played filthy.bigcartel.com. One last time, just played filthy.bigcartel.com. Buy a shirt, helps out.
Jerk with a mouth Saturdays at noon.
Goodbye.
Yeah!